Hello, and welcome to Pillars of Eternity.
Hey.
Well, we should be ready for anything right now.
Zawa is ready.
I know you have two swords, but maybe we'll use your fists just a bit longer. She's still busy. I'm sure. Wait, Bounty was there, right? That's what I remembered. Yes, I'm sure. Let's go there. Once we finish this bounty, we'll go back to town and do a few more bounties because, honestly, it's the right thing to do. Killing people for money. It's not assassinations, it's bounties. Words matter. That's why we call terrorists commandos. When they're on our side. Anyway.
I'm on the trail.
Well, which spade? Antelope. Have we seen this thing before? Lurkers and drows. Sagani,
Ready, Watcher.
why don't you go in and start taking them out one by one? Oh, does it hurt? Let's go in. No, not the antelope. My best friend in the world right now. Okay, go back and why?
Ready, Watcher.
Take him out. This one as well. Itumak, help him.
Hey.
And you blinded her.
That didn't work.
Good. Take him out. You can join the party as well, actually. Everyone, focus on the lurker. And you. Use that. Oh, did it hurt? Flank him. I will just go around him and help you out with that. Well done, everyone. Rest in peace, little antelope. Your death has been avenged. Oh, wow, if I knew how much experience I would gain from that. Defeated 1. Hornslash. Antelopes are commonly found across the plains of the Eastern Reach. Though colonization and some hunting have tamed their numbers, they still thrive in lightly forested areas throughout Dalewood. Antelopes are not genuinely hostile, but may be found in company of rangers as fearsome animal companions. Oh yeah, look at that fearsome beast.
Step lightly.
Okay, another arc. Forest rows, stone beetles and other stuff.
Yes?
I know you like to be beaten.
Fear no one!
Of course. Kill that guy. This one as well.
That didn't work!
Thing is, there is absolutely no way we can counter our guns. Disintegrator. Thank you. Alright, everyone. Trick to here. Stuck, eh? Five seconds. Make sure.
I'd be glad to.
Alright. Fine. Help me.
I'm here.
Go close in.
For my friend.
Good. Still stuck, eh? Where's my monk? This one's yours. And finally.
Hey. Laying low.
Not as smart as you thought you are. We need to be very careful with hydro guns.
Laying low.
And basically every creature. Everyone here? Are you still wielding those swords? No. That's nice. Ooh, did that hurt you?
Get on!
Die!
Didn't even break a sweat. The Adra arc looms in front of me, just as I saw it through Parsok's eyes. Sagani turned, watching the trees for a moment. As the arc's shadow falls over me, the wooden shore faded into a different scene. I was standing in another forest. Blackened, bare trunks claw their way out of the soil and keep a solemn vigil over the young trees and the tender shrubs. I moved slowly through the woods, and the ruins scattered throughout them, stone pillars and broken arcs, show the bones of some destroyed buildings. Between the misted, all are elves and Orlan, their faces painted and their bows drawn. Burned trees and crumbling ruins. Where is that? I'm glad you don't recognize it. Okay. I'm glad you don't recognize it. That suggests you haven't been lurking around the ruins where you don't belong. Ravi sized you instantly with a wagging finger and faint lecturing. Sounds like you're describing the desolated stretch of the mountainous loops through the twin elms, site of an old battle from the War of the Black Tree. Then we know where the next location is.
I'll follow you.
Of course. She counted the arrows on her quiver before adjusting the weight on her shoulders. That's interesting. I don't remember having any quivers.
I always get a strange feeling near the end of a hunt. Like an itch on the end of my nose. I feel like we're close.
Are you disappointed?
Not at all. After all this time. A part of me had already accepted that I'd never find him. That I'd be stuck wandering like this forever. I'll admit, I didn't believe you at first. Still didn't until now.
Oh, and what exactly changed?
I haven't spent this much time around anyone since the long hunts in Nasitak. but I've gotten to know you, seen how you deal with Kith. Whatever else you turn out to be when we find Theos, you're honest. I know you wouldn't lead me astray in this.
That was true. It was one of my virtues. I was honest. Painfully honest to some. And yet... Okay, she didn't say something anywhere. What I mean is, thanks. No one's done this much for me in a very long time. It was almost like I'm part of a village again. As I was about to say. Yet, just because someone is honest, doesn't mean that he doesn't have dark intentions. After all, good people who are not honest may lead bad people astray. Isn't that right? What will you do after this is over?
Good question.
She runs her hand over a smooth, chiseled surface of the ark. After 5 years, I'm not sure what the point of this is. Persok has moved on, and while I'm out here, everyone in Masuk is carrying on as normal. And that'll be the case whenever I come back having found Persok or die out here. To be honest, I'm not certain what that means for me. She drums the Diadre with her heel in her hand. But I'm getting ahead of myself first. We've got to find Persok, as well as your quarry. Should give me time to figure out what I'll say to him. And what do you think you'll tell him?
I guess that depends on who he is now. I'd like to think that traveling for 5 years entitles me to give him a solid earful about all of it. But what really matters to someone in Persok's position? The village he left behind? The family he likely won't remember?
I'm certain you know what to do.
You sound like my mother on my wedding night.
Don't turn this into something disgusting. Anyway, here's to finding our man soon. Onwards.
Quiet.
Okay, so, Elm Shore Caves. We need to enter this place soon-ish. A fine warhammer and boots of stability again. Also, supplies. Oh, that's nice. We were missing one from our collection. Combined supplies, which is, of course, 2 sticks and some meat. Oh, right, he's immune. Not to death, though. Okay, move slowly. We still have a wise lurker to kill, or whatever he is. Actually, I do believe he's in that cave. Adro pillars. Right, let's discover everything from this map and then we'll return to the cave. Enter it and kill whatever is inside there. Well, we already know everything we need to know about the antelope, so no need to kill this little guy. The thing is, I wasn't gonna kill him anyway. After all, I am max level after all. Itomak. Look, stragglers. They are incredibly big, incredibly strong, so why not an Arctic fox to take him down? There goes one of them. That's a good fox. Also, something blinded me.
Die already!
Ooh, nice. Please help me.
Slow and silent.
A dying monk. It's so cold. The man on the ground grasped for air, clenching in his chest as he struggled on. Closer examination, I saw a red cloak obstructed the full extent of his injuries. His face whitens and blood pools around him. Please, traveler, he reached out, ardently extending his hand to you. What happened? Forgetful, so careless. He mutters blood sleeping in his lips, cuts on his knuckles from morning's practice. He holds a blood-soaked hand out in front of him. The stragglers, they smelled the blood on me, thought they found our next meal. The man reached down to clench his left leg, his fingers running along a jagged ladder of bone protruding from his knee. They were almost correct. The man stares at you instantly, for several moments before his eyes widen in recognition. I've heard of you. Your cruelty is known to us. Would it please you to watch a stranger die? Would it please you more to know I die with my mission unfulfilled? I am not going to lie. Your wounds look too severe to be helped. I have borne upon the flesh countless injuries, and I know this time I will not recover. The long walk of my life concludes here, but my soul is prepared. This must be delivered to my order. The monk quietly grasped from the satchel, drawing from its messenger's scroll case. Take it. He raps, waving the massive at you. It needs to be carried to the crystal spiraling. Given this to my brother, they will reward you. Do not open it. The contents of my brothers only. If the seal is broken, they will. Blood erupted from the man's mouth. Streams of red ooze down his neck. His hip slumps backwards, and his body goes still. The wax seal breaks easily under your fingers as you pry open the scroll case. You unroll the scroll, seeing an official watermark throughout the lacquered parchment. Rejoice, seekers! The redaction application of pain has loosened the tongue of our informant, of course. The artifact we seek has recently been moved to Elm's Reach. It should be secured in a residence near the entrance of the settlement. The information suggested it is likely stashed away under the floor. We have endured much in our pursuit of this hallowed relic. Soon our efforts will come to fruition. The Council of Archmatters awaits your triumphant return. Do not fail us. Killed a lot of stragglers. How many? 11. And that's almost...
I'll take a look.
That's a little bit over half. We need to get the beastry up. Again, it doesn't matter anymore. We can't get any stronger than this. Unless we find some amazing artifacts.
Ready,
Okay.
Watcher.
Moving.
I'm on the trail.
Step lightly.
I just want to know, so... No, party, I think it's in character sheet. Party reputation. Defiance Bay, oddity, somewhat mixed, friend to the Gilded Veil. Champion of Direford, somehow. Winnow's natural. Knights of the Crucible, the Dozens, ally. Champion of the Mouse. Extremely mixed to start. Benevolent, sure. Cruel, clever, of course. Stoic, aggressive, diplomatic, passionate, rational, and honest. Yes, I am extremely honest and somewhat deceptive.
I'll stay out of sight.
So my most beloved quality of them all is honesty. The rest doesn't matter.
Lightly.
Hate me if you must, but at least do it honestly.
Anyone suspected of treachery must be reported at once.
Not a sound.
Good, you have come. You have heard of the recent defections from our order caused by this apostate in Kratom.
A pale image of Theos beckoned you with a curl of transition figures. An answer flocked to the surface of your consciousness, remembered from ages ago. Yes, I have.
This is a dangerous woman whose lies spread like plague. She inspires chaos, sows conflict. Because of these unusual circumstances, I am speaking to all our initiates personally to ensure there is no more dissension.
You mean because she was one of us?
Who she was no longer matters. If her following continues to grow, there will be war, and all our work will be undone.
I noticed his hesitation.
You were recruited from Kratom, were you not? You must have known this heretic woman, Yvara.
Okay. Does that even matter as an answer? Let's say this. She's my sister.
This is deeply troubling. She cannot be your sister. Not anymore. For the love of the gods, you must destroy all feelings you have for her.
I understand.
What I ask is no simple thing. But this is the only way I can keep your soul safe. I am trusting you to remain loyal to the gods in this. If you do not, you will have greater powers than me to answer to. But you will answer to me as well.
I understand, Your Eminence.
On the hunt.
No, I honestly don't care about the person. The boars don't seem to be hostile.
Not a sound.
We should be very close to the end here. Actually need to go this way as well, because it should be a different location this leads us to. Heart Song. A young antelope. You know what would be great? If you can just click examine creature without having to kill it. Or maybe to read about those creatures so you'd know their defenses and stuff. Because killing them, yes, that does give you knowledge. Yet, when you meet an Arctic dragon, which there is only one of a kind, and it starts fighting you with all sorts of thousands of resistances, you have no idea what to do to kill him. Okay guys, move into that cave. An elder stag. I don't think I was on stealth mode here. Well, whatever. So bound items gain additional powers of the wielder meets specific requirements. The item's description always lists the next
I'll
one.
take a look.
Bears! Oh my lord!
Hey,
They are scary. And ogre matrons. This might be somewhat troublesome. Everyone attack. No, everyone here. I want you to attack, and you as well.
Zawa
And you too.
is ready.
Excellent, that's what I wanted to see. Hit me, hurt me more. I enjoy pain. Goes one of you.
Zawa,
10. Good enough. Fight them off to the last. Make him bleed. This one as well. Well, I think you deserve a reward for your dedication, my lord. Attack him there. There are two droids. I want him dead. Still alive? Good. Still lives. Oh,
Yes.
stop. This was one very wise ogre, trust me. Diamonds and topazes, and of course the head of Narland the Wise. The Waxmaker has completed. Devilwolf Karok returned. Movement speed. That's adorable. And Fenwalker's defense against stuck paralyze. These comfortable close-fitting boots are ideal for traveling difficult terrain, molded after the footwear of the Fisher Crane tribe of the Thane Bog. These boots are commonly manufactured in Madsma and Beltreach for travelers throughout the marshes, as the roads from Valiant Republics have become more and more important for trade and travel. These boots have grown in popularity and style. I say they look amazing. Wait, are those belts? Yeah, they are. Still good. The Aoudian Charm Belt. This thin, lightweight loop of tanned leather has a small metal buckle, bearing an engraving on the stag, its head and star, the symbol of the free plantain of the Dyewood. Apart from the declaring of the wearer's loyalty, the belt carries a charm, which grants fleeter passage over terrain. It is unclear if this charm persists beyond the boundaries of the Dyewood. And it doesn't matter, we have boots of speed. In the southern Andean province of Mathakon, The wizard inventor, Gelaf, spent decades creating devices that could mimic magical effects and properties. His fellow wizards viewed Gelaf's work with disdain, but one area of research intrigued even the elitists, a device that could replicate entire magical objects. The key to Gelaf's research was an enchanted mode. When Gelaf died of old age, his remote workshop was eventually plundered by southern barbarians who had been sacking the province for years. All of his work was believed to have been lost. Recently, an anonymous patron has been inquiring across the Eastern Reach for aid in recovering some of Gelaf's research notes, using leads that were discovered by unknown means. The Helix mode. The Devil of Karok. Patron was silent about the source of their leads, but the notes quickly proved to be valuable. The Grimoire Sail in the Cowwood and the notes from the dead Ressian wizards pointed the way towards 3 other wizards that were unwittingly performing research based on Gelaf's stolen notes. Spread out across the Eastern Reach, the wizards were ambitious enough, but quite unwilling to part with their own extensive notes. After reporting back to the patron servant, Devil of Karok discovered that no additional services were required. It wasn't until after returning to Cadnua that the Devil of Karok learned that the grisly deaths of the 3 wizards all under suspicious circumstances. A short time later, a package arrived via the guarded courier. It was addressed to the Devil of Karok, and the note inside simply read, "A gift, an antiquate hand." This hinged mode has amazing power to fully duplicate no-soundbow weapons, shields and armor, and other equipment placed inside of it. The immense magical energy required to fabricate the copy uses the mode for new material and would be consumed in process. Oh, so we can have a copy of an object that is incredibly powerful. This really sounds like something I don't need. It's good to have, but honestly, we'll see. I'm not even certain how that works. Do I need to return to Cadnua now? Yeah, to turn in my bounty, actually. Let's go. We might rest there. I mean, we're gonna be home. Let's go to the south. We were here. That path leads to nowhere, really. Which is incredibly annoying. And nothing to the south, of course. There is the edge of the map there. 1 day and 6 hours. Yeah, let's go. Again, I don't care how long it takes, as long as I finish the job.
Not as beautiful as the Anguithan ruins near my home, but your fortress is impressive in its own little way.
Modesty. Anyway. You know, I do like this formation. I mean, I've kept it for so long. And I don't think I need to change it.
How do you do?
I'm here to claim the bounty for Norland the Wise. Phew, that smell, as bad as he looked. Good work. Here's the bounty. Anything else? In the most recent ones? Found a few new offers. Let's see what I have here. a couple of big names on here. This time around there's Darod Grimwald, the vampire, and his priest of the Crucible Knights are after. Also have a bounty here for the Green Death. And this last one's from the Glenfatten's Ivan's Well. Seems they're after a looter. Let's start with Grimaud. Darod Grimaud is some kind of a rabble-rouser. Fancies himself a visionary. Thing is, they've tried killing him before. It didn't stick. Now this vampire is set up some kind of cult in the catacombs beneath the Copperlands district in Defiance Bay. The Ducal Palace wants him removed permanently. Well, I guess I need to return to the Defiance Bay. What is this about the priest? Dolphin, High Priest of the Scattered God, has been deserting Ravenness all over Dialwood. No idea what he's looking for, but he and his men killed a squad of Crucible Knights sent to stop him, and now they want his head. The last known sighting was Easternwood. And the Green Death? Some alchemist in Mercy Vale wants the head of Gastau the Troll, also known as the Green Dead. The fellow didn't say what he wanted it for, only that he is willing to pay very well, if that suits you. I'd suggest you look into the gloves of Yliel's Raman. And who is that the Glenfattens are after? Songsmith Roska, a Norwich chanter. She and her associates have been looting Within Ruins, and the Glenfattens Ivor's Well want her to pay for her crimes. And they'll pay us to see it done. Roska has a camp outside of Cleric's Raylock, okay? Honestly, all of those bounties seem like an easy prey for me. Which one should I start with, though?
Amazing. You could fit a whole village in here.
I know. Quests. And the last one, I think? Glasdale. And Roska. No, not party. Thorfinn has been accused of descending gravestones and the killing of Crucible Knights, and to stop him there is a bounty on his head. I can claim it if I travel to Easternwood. Okay, we need to go to Easternwood first. Easternwood is kind of far away, isn't it? Margan's Fork. I'm sorry, it seems like I can't go back to that place to claim this bounty. Can I even do that? A Soul Hunter for 300. You know, it doesn't actually matter. No, I cannot go there. Fine. I'm gonna leave this one for last if we ever get the chance. Though I don't know how we are supposed to kill him. There was no way we could have finished the last bounty without proceeding through that place. Okay, let's go to Easternwood. That was the place, right? That's where we have to kill that priest. Yeah, I bet he's close to the graves there. Very slowly I'm gonna start killing them. I'm not certain how strong they are. I mean, they are advanced bounties apparently. Although the ones that were basic had drakes.
Keeping an eye out.
Quietly.
I do believe that the Soul Hunter was actually a cipher. Why, come on guys.
I'll take a look.
Okay, Sagani, why don't you go in? They do have a monk. Huh.
I'm here.
You can't go past there. I am going to stay here.
Yes?
He was a relatively small level guy, wasn't he?
Step lightly.
Sure.
Okay, Tumak. This one doesn't want to give up,
Ready.
apparently.
Watcher.
Where'd you go? Excellent.
That didn't work. Need to try something else.
Again, you blinded my monk. And again, it doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, he was blinded, but he wasn't exactly inconvenienced. Why do you carry two of those?
Right. Got it.
Yep, both are going for Itimak as I predicted. Okay, I want him dead. Hit him strong. Actually, everyone focus on this one. Then you can paralyze this one.
Ready, what?
No, you stay here, mate.
Need to try something else.
You stay there as well, mate. A very powerful dwarf. Oh.
Hey.
And a very weak monk, apparently. I say we could have taken them out without much of trouble. It's converted to cliffs, sure. We definitely
Hey.
need that.
Hey,
Can't believe I'm gonna say
Zala
that,
is
but I
ready.
want my fighters to stay in the back. Hitmark stay in the front.
Ready, Watcher. My boat is ready.
Keep running. Why don't you attack them?
Ready, Watcher.
Oh,
You know, let Hitmark kill them. Yeah, let's just cast this on him. And see how this goes.
there. Mow it.
That's what we call humiliating people. Oh. I want him shot. I mean, look at that. Also, his armor is kind of unique, isn't it? Still alive? And yes, he died of an infection. Let's take a look at this. Code of ill payment. Gives you 2 resolve. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna show you why this isn't good. Apparently it is good. You can make that legendary. But you cannot actually make it of might or anything else. Let's see how this looks, shall we? You know, I do like how it looks. Does it have something to do with the course I'm currently on? No. It just looks nice. That fits you even more. Gives you resolve. What does that give you? Except movement speed. Recover speed minus 50%. Yeah, it's the same. Both are heavy armors. Anything else? Damage reduction, retaliation. So, how much resolve do you get from that? 12. And without it, you have 10. So yeah, you don't have anything that gives you bonus to resolve. Range damage, accuracy against beasts, damage reduction to freeze. You don't need that because that plus 3, I believe. Does it say it's suppressed? I just want to see that. So if I go here, Boots of Speed, yeah, it's suppressed. And it does say it, so that's good. It's good that it says it. Slash and Pierce. Rest in the lair of Sky Dragon. I still have no idea where to find Sky Dragon, but this bow is amazing as it is right now. You know, I'm gonna keep the gun on me for now.
Quietly now.
And the 2 swords, why not?
Ready, Watcher.
Right, go. Those were some lucky rolls, I say. Okay, I think Itimak can kill them without anyone's help. Yes, everyone go here.
I'm here.
I'm sorry.
Yes?
Why is this disactivated? Oh, defenses accept deflection. That? Itamak had the final bite.
I'm on the trail.
Oh, that was incredibly easy. Next. Stormo Gorge. Kaiban Railak. Stormo Gorge. What was that? Totally forgot. Oh. Sure. You know, I actually have to take a look at the Devil of Koros once we finish with those bounties. And see if she can level up. I think she's the only one who's not level 16 right now.
Not a sound.
Oh, we paid the people. Anyway. I'm gonna go scout ahead. If I run into anything I can quickly run away, unless they have paralyzed, in which case I can quickly become invisible. So those bodies will never disappear. Okay, I guess they're downstairs.
Laying low.
How did I miss you the first time? Oh. Guess I wasn't looking hard enough. Anyway. It honestly doesn't matter, it's basically nothing.
I'll take a look.
Just move incredibly slowly. Okay, Tmak. No, I'll scout. I'm not gonna risk my low pop. Please tell me you're not in the cave. Fine, everyone move here. This is gonna be great. Except if it isn't. This is gonna be great.
On the hunt.
Oh. Spores. Lucky us.
Yeah?
Ready, Watcher.
Okay, Ender, we haven't used you to your amazing proficiencies. So.
Ready, Watcher. After him, Itamak. Got an arrow for this one. My bow's ready. Got an arrow for this one. For this one. Got an arrow for this one.
Sure.
Yes? Ready, Watcher.
Oh, Adrugan. How lovely. And there's the troll we need to kill. Everyone? Support Heather from distance. Even you, from a distance.
Zawa is ready.
There's one dead. Corrupt druids.
With it, raw. Beyond sea. With it, raw.
Well, ain't that kind of fun? And there goes your sweet dreams. How long is this gonna last? 23 more seconds. Well, might as well use that and that. Oh, wait, you did have that spell, didn't you? How did you... You know, it doesn't matter.
I'm here.
Blow it.
Oh, wow! You honestly took me down.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, you can't use that on yourself, apparently. Eat it. Get out of there, both of you. Oh, that's enough. Kill it.
Step lightly.
Okay, that's the bleeding effect.
I'm here. Got an arrow for this one.
Start killing them.
Dead on!
Hey, look, they can't do anything against that. I am so sorry to hear that. Can you go close here? Okay, now run. Run, damn it! And that's good, because we honestly don't want you to. Stop it! Huh. Thank you. Kill the other one. What we have to do now is wait, I guess. Because we have the high ground. That's incredibly important. So what was with you, mate? Endurance over 28 seconds, 3.7. I don't want to hear it. You have failed us, Corvus. But honestly, those roots in their area of effects those. Huh. Now that was interesting. Fine. Oh wow, seriously?
No help here. My bow's
Oh, right.
ready.
Fine, everyone rush in. Good. I want everyone here. Now, except you. You can go over there.
Hey.
Great work. Okay, what's next? In Klaban Raylak, Roska, outside, okay. Holding court in the Copperlands catacombs. The Ducal Palace wants him dealt with. Again, we cannot actually walk there, so I don't know how we'll do that, but anyway. I think this is a fine way to end the episode. So, this is where I'm gonna end it. Thank you all for joining me. And I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.